Tried to hop on while I'm doing some coffee just to talk about something that's happening really big here in Mexico City, and it's a huge issue with gentrification, as it's being stated by the locals. One thing I'm not understanding with the whole argument that's happening with this is just kind of like, what are we really saying? What are we really fighting about? Like, what is it, you know? The foreigners that are coming into your country, they're not the ones that are raising the prices. It's your locals. It's the people that are native to your country. It's literally your neighbors. So it's like, what are we fighting here? You get what I'm saying? There comes a point of time when people have to take accountability for their actions and not so much hide under the guise of certain like progressive movements that have a different connotation to what's really happening. It's the same way as when immigrants come to America and then, you know, the neighboring businesses like lower their minimum wage to standards that are outside of the cost of living for persons who are from the country, but others who are not are able to adhere to those prices because where they're coming from, it's a lot less. Do you get what I'm saying? It's just the same coin. And I feel like the coin that we need to be focusing on is the character and the moral fiber of the business owners and the people who are raising the prices. You get me? There's one thing raising the prices, but then there's a way that you can set two things, a local price and a tourist price. It's just a streamline for like a universal price altogether, and it typically tends to be on the higher end side, you know? And you have to take into account too, a lot of first generation persons from other countries or Mexicans whose parents grew up here, but grew up in Mexico City, but then moved to America and then had them, and then now they're grown up. They come down here with an Americanized mentality, and of course, you know, hide under the guise of their white passingness, and then people just assume that it's like an American thing. We need to focus on it being a character in persons, an individual person's thing. People like this are hiding under umbrellas of countries or umbrellas of movements, when in hindsight, they're just deviant in nature. What are we saying? Are we going to create a law to police every person when it comes to gauging their morality and character? We need to start focusing on bringing back shame, honestly. You get what I'm saying? Like, if these locals are raising the prices, let's go to the business owner. Get an interview. Why are you doing this? Like, why are you raising the prices when your tias and your neighbors shop here before these tourists came here? Are you disregarding them for the sake of your pockets?